We have a special guest with us tonight, getting in the mix. Ace Boogie.
What up? What up? What up? How
no
we doing?
Hoodie. What's going on?
Ace Boogie with no hoodie.
Sometimes hoodie, but not on the name.
All right, no doubt. We appreciate you getting in the mix with us. Before we kick things off with the show, shout out to our sponsors, Sour Life Clothing Line, Capture the World, and Rich King Brand. Again, support black-owned businesses. Make sure y'all cop up because fall time is coming. So they will be having some new heat dropping shortly. So make sure you keep it locked for that. And then some sad news before we start the show off. Unfortunately, I do apologize with this, but the Mixx family would like to send our deepest condolences to the family and friends of Keyshawn Nolan, whose life was taken away at the hands of a hit and run. Keyshawn was a student at Bowie State University. He was a student leader and also 2019-2020 Mr. Black and Gold. So we just want to send our hearts out to the family and friends and also to the members there at Bowie State University. Sad situation, man.
Yeah, very sad.
Seriously, young King's life just taken short at the hands of
I feel like
the
we
hit
hear
and run.
this like every day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a sad situation, man. But moving on, so we jump things off with our interview tonight, man. We got our special guest here with us tonight. So, rap artist.
Yeah.
Coming from Ohio.
Yeah, by way, I used to live in Ohio.
Okay.
In Eastern Shore, but I'm mainly Maryland, Baltimore, Eastern Shore, back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Which one would you really want to claim, though, if you had to?
I mean, I can't stunt. I can't claim Baltimore as much as I've been here. Mother born and raised here, grandmother live here, but
you can't claim Baltimore, but you sound like you from here.
Yeah, I've been here a while. Like I said, my family here, so like I've been here all my life. But I mean, I went to high school and middle school on the Eastern Shore, so I can't step away from that and act like that's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Respect that. That. And I don't want you to think I'm a Buckeyes fan either.
Oh, don't get it twisted.
It just went with the shorts.
The Cincinnati's still in me.
Oh, you a Cincinnati Bengals fan?
I lived in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's why I said by way of Ohio, back to Maryland.
It's kind of tough right now. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm from Pittsburgh.
Boo.
That sucks for you.
Exactly.
You don't even watch football.
It doesn't matter.
But facts is, though, I mean, I can't stunt, though, because everybody be like, oh, how you got two teams in the same division? Because I still rep Cincinnati and the Ravens. So, yeah.
Nah, if you had to pick one.
Right.
Nah, I don't.
No,
see, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can, though. Like, take it to the streets and fight me. Like, nobody's done it yet. Like, dead ass.
Yo,
like, I got you.
You can't even do that.
Yeah, every day I do it.
Yo.
Nah, you have to pick one, though.
I will go get the Cincinnati hat out the car. That's what we want to do today?
So,
while I'm in
so
Baltimore?
You're a Bengals and a Ravens fan?
Both.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just a Steelers fan, die hard all day.
Yeah, I mean, but that just is worse. So
when the two teams are playing each other, who do you root for?
Go team.
What you mean, go team?
Exactly what I said. What team did I just root for?
So if the team that wins, it doesn't matter. It's like yay for you.
Nah, when they play each other, it's kind of like it depends on who winning in the division. If the Ravens is up, I gotta rock with them when they play the Bengals because they got a better standing of going somewhere. But if the Bengals is up, then it's kind of like I don't want the Ravens to smoke them and then mess up their playoff chances. And then both of them suck. Hey, go Steelers.
Nah, we don't need that. We don't need that.
Yeah, we don't.
That's kind of like phony fan talk. I don't know, man.
Nah.
Perfect timing.
You can drop it all you want to.
Nah, so we're gonna get right into this. So you say you started rapping back in 1999.
Yeah.
All right, and then you say you started really taking it serious in 2006.
Yeah. Around
so what was
2006.
about the 99 era where you weren't really taking it serious?
99, honestly, it was all fun and games. Cause I started really rapping in 99 at my homeboy crib. Shout out to Chunk 505 Liberty. And like my mans and them used to rap, so I was like, man, that's nothing. So I started doing it too, and then like that's just what everybody did. I mean, 99 was the year everybody started rapping.
Yeah.
Like everybody I went to high school with started rapping in 99. Do they still rap now? Nah, a lot of them, left, whatever have you, but
Cash Money Records was taking over for the
in the
99.
2000.
Right?
Fact.
That was my freshman year of high school. Started doing it in 99, and like honestly, I never even was writing, just straight freestyles. That's all I did. Then like right after I graduated, one of my old heads like spit for him. He was like, yo, spit that back. I'm like, what I just said? He like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know what I said. It was a freestyle. Like, that was throwaway. He was like, yo, you need to pick up a pen. I was like, I mean, for what? And so, yeah, still played with it. Started picking up the pen. Wrote a little bit, but still didn't take it real serious till like 06.
That's what I want to ask, not to cut you off. So that was a big gap between 99 and 06. So like, did life get in the way for you? Like, what happened in that time span?
I mean, between 99 and 06, I had 2 kids, graduated high school. Like, in the process, torched a whole bunch of cats, rapping around the way, like just neighborhood stuff. And it just wasn't nothing I was really like taking seriously, because at the time, truth be told, always was like, I don't want to be no solo artist. Like, I always rap with a group. Like, I always had my brothers and my cousins them around me, and like my close friends. So it was like, solo wasn't it. And I'm like, yeah, y'all with it? If y'all with it, I'm with it. And like, at the time, like, I always thought they was better than me, but then they be like, nah, yo, you the one. I'm like, nah. Like, yo, every time you go, you make me want to go harder. So I'm like, I can't be the one if you going in and making me want to step up. But all these years later, now they still behind me, like, yeah, you know, I still do my thing sometimes, but yo, you gotta keep going, keep doing your thing. So 99 to 06, graduated, got shot, went to jail, came home from jail and was like, all right.
So pause, you
I might have to change some stuff.
You got shot.
Yeah, I got shot.
You like jail. Smooth.
Yeah, right past.
I know, right?
Like it was nothing.
Right.
So, you know,
like, I'm like, wait, pause.
Yeah, I got shot. I graduated.
Yeah,
rewind that back.
Yeah, so we had to rewind that back if you would like to talk about it. You know, what happened, you know, back at that time.
Well, what if he couldn't talk about it?
But that's what he said. I can't talk about it.
I know how to speak properly.
You know what I'm saying? All right, yeah.
So in 2005,
because she the Fed, Joe, so you gotta watch out for her.
I was in an incident where somebody tried to take what belonged to me, and that's not happening.
Okay.
We got in a fight. The altercation took place. In the process, the gun went off 3 times. I got shot in the chest.
Oh.
It is what it is. I'm still here.
Right.
Ain't no sweat off my back. Just another day.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of breezed past it. It happened. I don't dwell on it. It's something that happened.
Was this like a bro of yours, or was not really a bro?
So yeah, like happened.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, allegedly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was
probably like a life-changing experience for you.
It was in a sense, like I said, I had kids.
Right.
And then like, I got shot in September. Got locked up in like November. In March of the next year, I went to jail. So it was like, boom, boom, boom. Found out I had a kid on the way, with my second son on the way. So it was like, so much stuff was going on. But like I said, by the time sitting still give you a lot of time to think. Thought about a lot of stuff, came home and was like, maybe I should play with this rap stuff and actually like do that, because, you know, finding a good job to make money raising kids, that's a difficult thing to do. So, but rap, if you feel like, music always been my thing. Okay. So even before, like, I actually started rapping in 99, but I remember back in the early 90s, me and my brother used to take R&B songs and switch the words around. We took Immatures constantly and changed it to Constipated. Just on some bullshit joking in the back room. Like, but that's what we did. So like, that's what we did with music. So it was like, it was kind of like, music is just what I do. Even if I never get on, like, if I walk up to somebody in the street, like, they can be like, oh, you still writing? Yeah, dead ass. Like, I still get instrumentals. I still write songs. Like, I'm not.
So you're the type that, like, I really do what I love.
Yeah.
Regardless of what
like,
comes from it.
I can't ride the wave. I can't do what somebody else is doing. I would never follow, like, the trends, because that ain't me. It's never been me. And I feel like the people who know me, who've been following me since like 99, when I get on, I ain't gonna say if I ever get on, when I get on, I don't want them to ever be like, yeah, because, you know, Ace changed when he got on. He wanted you try to do this differently. Like, not saying you can't grow, but I don't want nobody to ever look at me like he changed to get on. Like he sold his soul or something like that to make it. Like,
but you do know on this journey, if you do get on, more than likely you're gonna start losing some people along your journey.
Oh,
it happens.
Nah, they already gone.
Oh, they already gone.
I've been keeping my circle too small. I
lost really the best way to keep it.
I lost a lot of friends. Like, you know what I mean, I'm here. I got a couple of friends that been hit up that's here, but I lost a lot of friends. Life accidents, real life accidents, getting murdered. Like, so my circle is my circle. It's been the same circle since high school, and that ain't gonna change. I show up in town, I dap you up, show you love, respect who I respect, but my circle, who know my every move, know what I'm doing with my life, that's not gonna change.
Okay. All right. So this is probably like one of Leah's favorite questions to ask whenever it comes to a music head.
Okay.
When did you fall in love with hip hop?
That is my favorite. Yeah. Shut up. He know me.
Hip hop crazy because, like, my parents always listened to a lot of stuff, and so hip hop to me started a long time ago. I know my first quote unquote hip hop R&B album. They said that I purchased. My family told me I purchased. I don't remember buying it. Bobby Brown, My Prerogative. Shout out to Bobby Brown. That was my jam.
Oh yeah,
I used to rock to that.
Yeah.
And MC Hammer in my cassette tape player, riding the back seat in Virginia. That's what I was banging. So music it's always been there. As far as hip hop, man, it's hip hop. Like R&B the truth. But
it is.
I can't slow grind on somebody girl to R&B. So I like the rap.
So like, who's your favorite? Hip hop, that is.
I know.
Okay.
And life done kind of took them a different way. All time favorite, I can't never change that. It's Lil Wayne.
Really?
Never gonna change.
Weezy?
That is
never gonna change.
Okay.
And I mean, it's the era I grew up in. Like when like I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, Rakim and this. Nah, I mean, I heard them, but I was young.
Right.
I wasn't living nothing they was talking about.
That's a fact.
Lil Wayne's what? I think 3 years older than me, 4 years older than me. Like what he was talking about, I was living that. So like when I was listening to him when he first came out, I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
And just kept following him, and like, I mean, that's been my guy.
Yeah, I'm mad he's not the Wayne that we're used to.
Yeah, that's why I said,
I feel like
it should change.
When he started dropping the dedication mixtapes, that was the Wayne that was really like, oh yeah, he
like I'm synonymous in my city for Wayne. Like that's like in my prime. They know you hear me around the corner, it's Wayne. Yeah. Like I don't care. You know it's me.
Right.
You like, who that? That's Wayne. That's Ace. Here come Ace. He banging that Carter. He playing dedication. He playing the drought. Like, I mean, just that's my guy. Like I probably got like 35 CDs from him, mixtapes and actual albums. Like, and that's just because I know I got one book that's got 25 in it. And I got more than that. So it's at least 35 Wayne CDs. That's my guy.
And Wayne really came out with that many CDs
too. That's definitely your guy. You had like 35. You still got the whole CD book, like with the slides. You put this. Wow, that's classic.
Yeah, I'm nostalgic as shit. I still got like 3 tape players in my closet.
That's dope.
And a VHS player. I don't play. Got Streets is watching on VHS. I ain't playing with them.
Oh, you real.
Yeah, I'm real. Like I said, nobody ever gonna be like, oh, you check. Nah, homie. I can go get that note you wrote me in 6th grade. Remember you said this? Yeah, I'm still that guy. Like, yeah, I'm that.
So you also influenced by Lil Wayne? As far as like your rap style?
Nah. Nah, you can't be, because Lil Wayne's style has changed and grew and just, it's so much. It's so different. Like, Wayne was one of them people when he first came out, there was always a lot of punchlines going on with him. And I never really found myself to be trying to be punchlines. I felt like, that's extra slick. Sometimes you go over people's heads, and why I want to write something that ain't nobody gonna get until I break it down to them. So I like to be straight and direct most of the time, and so I love him to death. And I mean, I have had people be like, yo, you sound like Wayne, and I'm like, all right, I probably played 4 CDs on the way over here. I got to put somebody else in. Maybe my brain is freestyling Wayne and I don't know it, so I had to stop. Like I sometimes cut it off and switch it up. But as far as his actually flow and all that stuff, I don't feel like I'm influenced by that, because like I said, I've been me and I've been freestyling for the longest amount of time, just figuring it out. Like when I actually started off, I told my cousin, I said, yo, we get instrumentals, we not changing the beat. He like, I don't like that beat. So what? Let's try it. Let's do whatever we can to see what we can do. Like, there's no way to get good or improve yourself if the stuff that's challenging you, like, oh, I'm gonna skip it. Like, nah, suffer through that. And especially when you got a group around you, you know what I mean? You might be like, oh, I ain't feeling that. And then your man say something, you like, oh, I wasn't even thinking about doing that. And now you got it. So it's like, that's why I never really feel like one particular artist to really influence me, because I really do listen to a lot. I listen to classical music. I don't care. Country music. So I don't do bluegrass and I don't do scream. Okay. But just about anything else, I give it a chance.
So you got like your own style. Like, you know how some people say, oh, you sound like this person.
I mean, people still gonna say it, because I mean, there's a lot of artists out. And so it might not be somebody mainstream, but it might be somebody they listen to. And so in Baltimore in these last few years that I've been here, though, I don't really get that a lot, because there's a particular sound around the younger people in Baltimore.
Very true.
And so they be like, oh, you don't sound like you from here. And I'm like, because I'm not. So I can't pretend to be, And I wouldn't expect for you to think I am, because once you hear me, you're like, oh, nah, you're not that. And that's what it is.
So aside from the way that you sound, what makes you stand out from other artists here in the Baltimore area or even in the DMV?
Baltimore is real difficult because I can't even stunt or lie. I don't really listen to a lot of them.
Okay.
And
I don't either, so we on the same page.
I know, but I mean, for me, it's different. It's different because I grew up on the mixtape era, and so not being from here, a lot of the dudes that's coming up around here, I don't never hear of them unless like one of my little cousins try to put me on. Because I'm not born and raised here, so like I didn't go to school where people was passing their mixtapes out or anything like that. Like I'm at a workforce.
Right.
Like nobody in my job is like, hey, you heard that new, like, who? Like, what? Not, like, nobody's doing that. So,
right.
The only time I really hear about new people is, like, when I'm chilling with my little cousins and them. And they be like, yo, you gotta hear this. And, I mean, some artists, I hear them, and I'm like, oh, yeah, shorty got a nice flow. He really be going off. And then other ones, I'm just like, what's his name again? Mm-hmm. Like, that's not old buddy. Like, they sometimes sound the same. And I'm like, I mean, you can get that, but a lot of times if you grow up in the same type of environment, that's where that sound come from. I mean, the South was the South. Mm-hmm. Everybody from the South sounded like they was from the South. Right. Everybody from New York was taking the South sound. It was just the environment they grew up in, and that's what was available. That's what you're hearing. But me, like I said, I listen to a lot of stuff, so I never really kind of boxed myself into like one particular sound.
Mm-hmm. And you say you used to go around and battle rap. How was that for you?
It was terrible. It was terrible because it wasn't on purpose.
Okay.
Like the same way, like I said, I love how my mans in them flow. They felt the same way. Mm-hmm. So like we go to a new neighborhood, we go play ball somewhere, and somebody start a little session. Me, I'm vibing. I love music. I just go over there. I'm trying to listen, check everybody flow out. I'm hearing them. Next thing I know, my man like, hey yo, my man Ace can burn y'all up. I'm like, chill, son. I don't even. They like, word, yo, you hot. And I'm like, I mean, I be flowing. And then I got like show improvement, so that's kind of how it was. Like, as in Salisbury, it was like a lot of dudes. There's a lot of us that came up rapping. Like, all of us went to same schools. It was a lot of us, and so I mean, it's just kind of how it was. Like, I mean, I just remember nights where we freestyling until like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. Like, just somebody call on, instrumentals blaring out in the middle of the street, and we just going. Like, so that's kind of how it was, and that's kind of where I started off. So like that's how I ended up battling. Like I go places and might have a little drink or something up in me, so then I'm might be a little extra cocky, especially if my people's like, yeah, yo, murder him real quick. And so it might start off like I'm playing, and then if I see somebody trying to get serious, I'm like, you want that? You want the smoke? Okay, we got smoke. We got some extra smoke in the car too. If you want some extra smoke, like it used to get real crazy. So that's kind of how it was. Like I used to go take over people's house parties.
So you got to be honest. How many battle raps have you lost?
Like 3.
Out of?
Like I don't know. Like how many I've actually had? Like I mean like where I can like when I say lose, I don't mean like somebody else was like he was whack. I mean like I dead ass was like, man, I fucked up. Okay. Like I blew that. Mm-hmm. I could have did better. I could have came harder. Like it's probably been like 3. Like I know for a fact. One happened at Woodlawn. They used to have a little rap battles out there, and one of my little homies was in the school, man, Elijah. So he invited me out there. Came out there, did my thing. I can't lie. I'm a whole adult. I was supposed to be picking my son up. So like I'm at a freestyle battle, freestyling, and I'm like, shit. All right. I gotta kind of go, like, yo, bro, I gotta leave. And they like, you won next round. I'm like, shit, fuck. And so, like, the last round, like, I really did. Like, I didn't go hard because in my mind, I'm like, man, I gotta pick my son up from daycare. Right.
Oh, how long you left your son out there, though?
He was in daycare. He was good. Like, I paid for that extra service.
Oh, you paid for it. Yeah, they got their money, so they was good.
Nah, like, he wasn't, like, standing outside, like, looking up the street. Like,
he was just on the steps.
Right, I figured, like, you on the steps somewhere. Like, come on, Dad.
He was at the daycare service, but you know how the daycare services be, like,
they charge you extra.
Yeah,
so like, long they got their bread, they good.
Yeah, but if you're, like, 15-20 minutes late, that'd be, like, $50, $60. And I'm like, hey, cuz.
Yeah, they be taxing.
I was right here. I was in the parking lot.
So that's how dedicated you are there, because how long did you keep him paid extra?
Yeah, he was there.
So you paid a good amount of money. Let's just say that.
I paid.
That's how dedicated you are.
I paid the price and I lost the battle. That probably hurt more. That probably hurt me more because like I really thought about it and was like, I just lost like dead ass in front of people, I lost. Like, people had phones out, like camera recording. Like, I mean, if I lose, I lose, but it's even worse when it's like recorded footage and people play it back.
So you really messed up. You not only lost the battle rap.
Yeah.
Forgot about your son at daycare.
I didn't forget. He
then had to pay the extra bread.
My kids understand though. Like, they really do. Like my kids, they've been around me forever. Like, I had my first son when I was 17, so he's been around me in music and knows like that's what it is. Like, it's crazy because my daughter about to be 7 next month. Shout out to Layla. And like, she was riding in my car and like with my other son, and literally recited like 5 of the songs. He like, I only know 2 of them. And like, I hear in the back, she like, this one I know all the words to this one. I'm like, all right, baby, get them. Like, I ain't rapping today. You got it. Like, she really like, so my kids know like music. That's really what it is.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this: do you feel like you wish you would have taken it a little more serious?
Of course.
At the age that you started back in '99, whereas
where
you are today, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a lot easier in life. I mean, to maneuver around and like just go wholehearted into it. Like, it's hard for me to dive into it now, and I just gotta be honest with myself because I gotta raise my kids. Right. And so it ain't no guarantees on the tables. I can't get that up. So, you know, I couldn't walk away from my job like, I'm gonna start my career today knowing that, I got 3 kids to feed, like, and I'm not putting that on nobody else. Like, you know, I take care of my kids, I pay my child support, I do everything I need to do. I'm in my kids' life. So to just say, today I'm gonna do music, fuck them kids. Like, like I can't.
So how do you juggle it between your, you know, the music, your children, your job?
It's difficult. It's
difficult. I can imagine.
I mean, my oldest, it's kind of easy sometimes. Because my oldest is the only one that lives with me. He's 17. He just turned 17. Shout out to Tavon. And so with him, I mean, he older. So it's not like I really had to baby him or like stand over him and watch over him. Like, he good. Like, come in the house, you do your homework. Yeah, I did my homework. Hey, put the laundry away, fold some clothes, take the trash out. I'll be back. And like, we good. Like, I don't have to sit over him and watch him. Like, my daughter, when she's with me, it gets difficult. But I mean, I make the time. I tell. Anytime I'm going to studios or trying to plan stuff out, it's like, hey, look, this is what I got. This is my availability. This is the time I got. If we can't fit, I got to go with somebody else or do something else. I mean, it just is what it is. But with my work schedule right now, it's a lot better because I get off at 1 o'clock. So I have a lot more free time to play around and try to get things done before school's out or before they home and ready to eat dinner or something like that. So just, you got to make it work.
What do you think it'll take for you to get that big break for you? Like, when you go back into the lab, do you sit there and be like, all right, well, I should do this differently? Like, how do you...
Truth be told, I don't sit in no lab. I sit on the side of my bed in front of 2 mirrors.
That could still be considered your lab.
Nah, I mean, it is what it is, but like, I know a lot of cats that like pay for studio time and they sit in the studio, listen to an instrumental and write to it. Like, why you pay somebody $40 to listen to their beat for an hour? You don't even have a hook. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather take it home in my leisure, in between doing some homework, making some food, you know what I mean? Right. Doing what I gotta do, go back up, put the music on, write something, you know, jot back and forth. So just persistence for real, because I really can't knock nobody. I can't put it on nobody else. It was always me. Like, I get into it and I be in a vibe, and then life, you know, and I just be like, you know what, I got other stuff to do. The music gonna have to wait. Right. And so I always fell back, and I feel like the only way I'm gonna get on is I gotta be persistent. I gotta stop saying I gotta wait. I gotta juggle other things. Some of the things that I put music to the side for, I'm gonna have to start putting to the side for music, and just be like, nah, you gotta wait. Right.
So I had this question about, as far as like talking about your music, what do you write about?
I write about anything and everything. Okay. I mean, I write about a lot, but truthfully, I only really write about life experiences, and I've had a lot of them, and so I never want somebody to go back and be like, oh, nah, I grew up with him, he ain't never do that, he ain't this, he ain't, like, nah.
We hear this.
Like, nah, like, yeah. You need to, like.
You have some artists out here that are like that, so.
I don't want to be the Rick Ross. I hear shout out to Rick Ross, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's facts. I mean, it's nothing I don't knock anybody for doing it. Whatever is gonna get you on, but for me, it's not gonna help me sleep at the end of the night knowing I just lied and I'm over here fronting. Like, nah, I mean, all right, occasionally, all right, I might talk about some jewelry I ain't got, but I can get it. Like, I can work and go get that, but I'm never gonna be like, yeah, I was running through South Philly with the strap. No, I wasn't. I went through South Philly. I had my seatbelt strap. You know what I mean? Like, nah, like I'm not going, I can't pretend or front like that. It's gotta be real. It's gotta be authentic.
Yeah.
Does it? Well, I mean, since you're a rap artist, does it bother you at times when you see what other artists do as far as with their money and they blow it? You know, they can spend $400,000 on 8 chains and you have one neck. You know,
it would not. It can't. I can't. It would never bother me to watch somebody else spend their own money. I ain't work for that. You do that however you see fit to do it. I'm different. I mean, like, you know, you get your advance and you go buy a chain, you go buy a watch, you go buy a brand new car. Now I get in advance. I'm gonna make sure my kid's straight. Like, it's we different. Like, I gotta live how I live, and I don't have no reason to judge you, because at the end of the day, you and I'm me. Like, I don't want to take your place. I don't want to be you. Like, all the money, cars, all that, girls, that don't mean nothing to me. I gotta be me. I don't want to be nobody but me. So, yeah, spend your money.
It bothers me at times only because I feel like you're going broke. Like, you're doing stupid things to go broke. I mean, look at MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Blew a milli.
But look at everybody he took care of in the process.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like, you know, it's got to be a double-edged sword. I mean, he blew a shit ton of money.
He did.
But everybody in his circle and in his camp at that point in time, nobody could say MC not taking care of us.
Right.
Like, he taking care of y'all. All 35 of y'all pulled out in Benzes today.
So he had the mentality, everybody eats, B.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, now you have
people that's like that, but
you gotta understand how to invest.
Just go in.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, I'm never the person who's like, if I get $35 million, I'm gonna go do this. Like, nah, I'm honest with myself, yo. If I get $35 million, like $2 million of that, I'm gonna blow the fuck out of it. Like, I'm just gonna go
on what?
Whatever. Like, for real, I'm probably gonna buy a shit ton of shoes. Like, I love sneakers, so I'm gonna go buy a bunch of shoes, some random jewelry. Like, I'm gonna go buy stuff that my family gonna be like, really? Yeah, really. But that was that first $2 million. The other 32 though was gonna be like, all right, make sure my kids straight. All right, if they want to go to college, they got money for college. Yeah. You know, my mother need the house paid off. All right, we pay off the house. You know, make sure my kids got homes. Like, all of that. Like, you gotta. It's been my mentality forever. Like, I'm gonna take care of that. But I'm not gonna pretend like I don't. If I just won that, if I got that,
right,
I'm not gonna go do for everybody else and not do for me. Like, nah, I'm gonna do for me first, and I'm gonna go do something real ridiculous. I'm gonna go do stupid shit, and then I'm gonna shake it off. Like, all right, you really just spent $250,000 on a pair of Jordans that Mike wore in a game. So that you're not gonna wear because you don't wear the same size. Right. Like nah. Like, I'm gonna check myself and then I'm gonna get back to it.
So, you know, you see, especially today in like the rap game, we see a lot of less talented artists out here. What do you think about? You don't feel like you need to sell yourself to get up? No?
I can't.
You can't?
I can't sell myself for that. I mean,
but they making it though. Like,
they are, to each his own. I mean, honestly, I can't fault the artists for the record labels putting them out.
Facts.
Like, that's not.
The DJs are also promoting that too.
Yeah, but the DJs.
So, no offense, DJ. What's your name? I'm sorry, DJ. P Skills. Do you know right now the DJs really out here playing the whack music? And back in the day, y'all usually be the ones really promoting the like.
Yeah,
the
but
ones
the real good artists.
I'm not going front. Like, I can't stand Blueface. I can't stand him as an artist.
You keep bringing him up, because why do you can't stand?
Around.
Because he's
you said that
horrible.
with the quickness, and you said that with emphasis.
He said that during.
Because that's what he said. That's what I looked at my live. He's the hottest lyricist around. Yeah, he said that.
But he's garbage. Like, I can't.
He was dead.
I can't take it. My ears hurt when he come on.
No, I mean, you know, I enjoy good music. Do I think that somebody's lyrics can be a little better? Yeah, a little bit more topic, a little bit more content. But the truth be told, they not in it to make thought-provoking music. They in it to make fun music. They in it to make club music. They in it to make somebody dance. They not in it to have you go home and write a discography.
So that's what I'm saying. Back to that's kind of why I asked you what's what you write with your music, because do you write more thought-provoking, like you said, life experience, or are you going to have some club bangers, or is it a mix between the two?
I've never sat down and said, I'm going to write a club banger.
Okay.
Like, if the club like it, that's what's up. Like, I dead ass started making music for me and the people around me. Like, I get in the car and I'm like, yo, check this out. And my man's like, oh, that shit hot. Like, that's where I started off at. So, like, for everybody else, somebody gonna like it. Everybody not gonna like it. I mean, that's just how music is. Like, it's if enough people like it, then now you hot for the moment. You know what I mean? But everybody goes up and down. I mean, Drake just put out a whole CD full of old stuff.
And went number one, by the way.
Went number
He
one.
went number one. Again, 9th album and it's number one.
And it's because
shout out to Drake.
That shit was rocking, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Speaking since you named an artist, I'm going to put you on the hot seat. Who is the wackest, outside of Blueface, who's the wackest rap artist right now?
I probably don't know his name. He that whack. Facts. You see I did that? That's me. Done.
That's
yeah,
really
like
smart.
I really, like I ain't even gonna lie.
I wouldn't even know either.
Like, nah, I mean, like, cause I wouldn't. I mean, if you are honestly, if you that whack, like,
which is a lot though. That's the thing.
It is not, but see, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, they might be whack, but like occasionally they say some slick shit or something. If you honestly is that whack,
okay, who
like,
do you know by name that's whack? But be saying some slick shit.
I'm Alicia Keys. I don't know nobody's name.
Now you got no one whack person.
Not why would I listen to? I don't listen to it. I dead ass don't know people's names.
Okay.
Like I listen to who I listen to. My friends might be like, yo, check yo out. You might like them. I listen to them, but like honestly, I looked at the freshman class. I didn't know half of them.
All right, so who's the hottest rapper right now?
Hottest rapper? I fuck with the baby.
Everybody likes
that's my
little
guy
baby.
right
The baby. I don't even know the difference between the two of them. Are they two different people? I know that,
they're
but
very
like,
different. So
okay.
The reason I say the baby for me is because the baby was me in 2005. When I was ripping and running through the streets and living that life, I was living exactly what he rapping about.
So you like people you can relate to.
Got you.
So you like lyrics.
Yeah,
you say
I mean,
lyrics, production.
I can do the beats, I can do the music. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna stunt. I have definitely accidentally vibed to some dudes, and I'm like, oh, that was such and such. Damn.
Right.
All right, I can't take it back. Y'all saw me. But like, this the only song I'm a rock to. Like, none of his other songs. But I mean, that's just how it is. Like, I really only listen to who I listen to. I don't do the radio. So like, I don't get submerged with what everybody. Yeah, I don't get submerged with what everybody else think is hot, because I don't put the radio on.
And the radio plays the same.
They do.
In rotation.
They do.
Every
Come on, DJs.
10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll grab
It's that out
Spotify. I throw the Spotify on and play a particular artist and let it kind of play who might blend with them.
Right.
Like, I'd rather do that. And then that way, when I hear somebody new, it's kind of like, because they sound or they have a similar vibe to what I'm already listening to, then that's how I really get new artists. Like, I really be like, who's that? Like, oh, all right. Like, I had to check it out. Like, I see who the features are on an artist I really like and see it happen. Like, I was really surprised when I saw the baby on the J. Cole's Dream Chasers album. Not Dream Chasers.
Yeah, the Revenge.
Dreamville.
Yeah.
When I saw his name on there, like, I was like, they reached out to the baby, and it wasn't like on a disrespectful level, but it was just like,
no, we get it.
The way I listened to Cole, I didn't expect for it to happen, and I mean, the baby actually he did extremely well on that. I really rocked with him on that. He did. Yeah, and so it was like I want to see him do that though, because I'm here. I like the Suge stuff is cool. Like, I love all of that, but all right, you got everybody's attention. Now what? Like, I mean, you can continue to put that out because it's going to sell. I mean, honestly, it's all about the tour life. And the tour life is the club life. And the club life is turned up. Nobody's in the club sitting in the corner eating popcorn, reading a novel. So
She is.
that's cool, but she not at the baby show. She like at a Sade show. So it's cool. She can
Or that.
Sade not mad.
He's
Sade
like,
not
I'm
mad.
probably not the most hip hop ever to see on this show.
But
What?
you'll be in somebody's club playing Uno by yourself.
If it's the whack music we listen to today, absolutely I will.
I've been in a club and they had like one of them big things at Jenga, and I was kind of like,
That's what she does.
I was playing. I was actually doing that.
like, yeah, we done that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I do that. Like we.
I was in Jenga too. I was definitely in the club playing that on Sunday night.
I ain't gonna lie, I will play Jenga in the club though. If it's on the table, just don't bump the table. Like it's like a DJ.
I mean,
booth.
come on, if the music whack, yeah.
The music ain't even gotta be
Well,
whack.
yeah,
It's-
I ain't gonna front. Yeah, I was at a day party and I was playing Uno.
Yeah, what's
They
wrong
brought
with
out
that, Kid
they brought out the Uno cards and
Every
it was
day
a good
party
vibe.
has that
It was a
now.
good vibe.
Exactly. So shut up.
It's that home environment. But like I'm good with like a house party. Like that's been me. Like I go to the club, but I don't really vibe well at the club because I don't trust a lot of cats.
Yeah.
And so
Well, what you been through, I can
good.
imagine.
I mean, even before that,
Oh,
that's
okay.
why I've been like that. But I grew up in house parties. I mean, I grew up. High school was in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like house parties, Lil Jon. Like you wanted to be at a party, and 9 times out of 10, somebody mama wasn't home.
Yep.
And
House
so
parties
we
back in
there.
the hood
Yeah,
was
like
there.
it wasn't even, it wasn't planned. It was kind of like, yo, such and such mother not home, and then you see like 15 people walking up the block. You like, oh, follow them.
Yep.
And you at a party, and so that's the same way I live now. It's the same vibe. Like I mean, I go to the club, but a lot of times I get that uncomfortable vibe. Like I literally have dudes look at me like I'm a bouncer, cause I be in the middle of the club and it's just like.
I ain't gonna front. That's how the bouncers
Like
be looking.
I know, and it's like I'm not small, so like I get that vibe. Like a lot of times
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I can't wear black to the club, cause then like somebody like might try to snuff me, like hit the bouncer first. Like what? I ain't even involved in that. Like you ain't even see me look over there. So yeah, the club scene. I mean, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm not fully comfortable in it, so I don't play the clubs too much.
Okay. All right. So you did bring us something to listen to today,
I
right?
played something for y'all listening pleasure.
You
All right,
did.
cool. So we actually want you to go ahead and introduce it because we really want our mixers to get a feel of who you are as a rap artist and what they could look forward to.
All right, well, check it out. Y'all about to hear Let's Make a Deal. It's not on any actual project right now. It's just a single that I put out.
Okay.
Please enjoy the song. Vibe to it. Click, like, share, all those good fun things.
Fun thing.
Hey, D, bless the track like hot you.
Yeah. Let's get it. I do what I want, I say how I feel. If she wanna fuck, then let's make a deal, yeah. Yeah. I do what I want, I say how I feel. If she wanna fuck, then let's make a deal, yeah. Yeah. I do what I want, I say how I feel. If she wanna fuck, then let's make a deal, yeah. I do what I want, I say how I feel. If she wanna fuck, then let's make a deal, yeah. I spent the winter shirt tucked in, stacking money, no handouts. The summer right around the corner, guess it's time to bring the bands out. Dirt bikes with the extra socks, yeah, you know you gotta keep the feet fresh. Shorty kept a nigga wrapped up, I guess that's how she keep a meat fresh. When I jumped off the porch, hotter than a human torch. Trying to stay away from court, tell your honor eat my shorts. On the grind like I'm Bart Simpson, but your shorty treat me like Maggie, bro. She cap a nigga, no Mr. Burns, and always sucking on me like it's natural. If you mad to get over the shit, I've been under and over your bitch. I be coming all over her tits with my thumb in the butt, and she loving the shit. But I'd rather be stacking the guala, split this shit up with all of my partners. I don't trust you niggas imposters, and you probably break that with them coppers. I do what I want, I say how I feel. If she wanna fuck, then let's make a deal, yeah. I do what I want, I say how I feel. If she wanna fuck, then let's make a deal, yeah. I do what I want, I say how I feel. If she wanna fuck, then let's make a deal, yeah. I do what I want, I say how I feel. If she wanna fuck, then let's make a deal, yeah. You niggas never had a bad bitch, you niggas probably kept a bitch doing bad. I've been solid 10 toes down and I ain't have to learn this shit from my dad. My big bro was a savage, but me, I was trying to go a different route. My mom said turn the other cheek, but big bro steady knocking niggas out. I'm from that Jefferson block, never show love to a cop, and keep one good eye on the eye, cause niggas forever will block. But I ain't got time for no fake shit, I'm grown, a nigga don't play with no puppets. I'm normally the coolest, but if you act foolish, 600 will fuck up your function. And that's no cap, like my dreads fresh, use my stomach fat for a headrest. You love that lady, we be nothing crazy, gotta flip the mattress cause the bed wet. I hate to tell you that your girl a hoe, the funny thing she really wanted bro. You gotta know that's how the story goes, we be flipping chicks like we flip the dough. I do what I want, I say how I feel. If she wanna fuck, then let's make a deal, yeah. I do what I want, I say how I feel. If she wanna fuck, then let's make a deal, yeah. I Let's make a deal, yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the vibe.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Yeah,
that. Not even
let's
gonna
go.
front. I like that.
I do what I want.
Tell us a little bit about the song.
I say what I feel.
Just say what you feel.
If she wanna, let's make a deal. You know,
All
this
right.
is a vibe. I've been going for a while. For the people who know me, and I've been rapping for a while. Like I step back, I might drop a track, and then like a year later, like where you been at? I'm like, oh, I got one for y'all. I got one. And I dropped one, and then I disappeared for a while. So it was like I had to come back with something a little different, a little more different than what I usually do, but not nothing outside of what I can do. Like it's still me having fun. This was more so me having fun. Like I don't have fun as much as I used to when I rap because I don't freestyle with folks. It's normally by myself.
Oh, well, see, I was going to ask you to drop a freestyle.
Yeah, I didn't say I can't freestyle
you
folks.
just
I
said
said
you
I don't like I said I grew up around a whole bunch of friends, so we always was freestyling in groups. So it was always that environment. And then when I moved away to Baltimore, like I work. So like if I don't run into people who do music, that's kind of it. And I'm not like going on live like, hey yo, who wanna have a freestyle battle with me? Like let's freestyle. I feel like freestyling for 30 minutes. So I kind of don't get into it as much as I used to. So that was kind of like, all right, I gotta go sit down, have some fun when I write this, and just make everybody feel it. So that's what I did.
So you said you was really kind of playing around with this single when you did this?
Yeah.
So what would a track sound like where you would like really wasn't playing around and was like, all right, let me go ahead and just...
I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. Like, because I still want to go and have fun. Like, at the end of the day, like, I got to have fun. I want to say stuff that's going to be funny in the middle of it. My girl always like, you always talking about food in your raps. Yeah, I like to eat. Like,
You really just stay true to who you are and what it is.
Food
Okay.
bars be slick sometimes. Slick like bacon grease. Like, I'm with it. Like, I'm for it. Like, shout out to bacon, though. It's my man's. But, yeah, like, it's just kind of what it is. Like, I go have fun.
So do you feel like it's more so where you're at right now? Do you more so feel like it's now a hobby for you?
Nah. I feel like I'm at a better place. Like I got to a point where I used to mentally tell myself, you gotta write something every day. And I've tried to do that, and there's been times where, like I said, just life happened. Got busy with the kids, just whatever happened, and haven't done it. But now I don't even force myself to write every day. It's just like when you feel it, whatever you doing, stop.
Right.
Like if I'm driving in the car, shout out to people who don't text and drive. I don't either. But like I voice text, like I will audio text my whole rap into my phone and then go back and edit it because the phone don't know what I just said.
Okay.
So that's kind of what it is now. Like wherever I'm at, if it hit me, I could be I was riding in the car listening to the new Rick Ross this weekend. Like sure enough, was like, oh, that beat hard. And was jotting bars on my phone. Like I stopped listening to what Rick said. Nothing against him. I mean, it was probably hot. I mean, the song was definitely rocking. That's what kind of made me pick up my pen. But that's kind of where I'm at now. Like, whenever it hit me, go.
Right. Okay. That's not too bad, man. So, where can everyone, follow you, listen to your tunes?
You can follow me on Instagram at 600 Ace. That's number 6, HUNDITACE. You can follow me on SoundCloud under Ace Boogie. You can find me on Twitter under Nikes and Mixx. That's NIKE_N_Mixx, MICS. And if you gotta follow me on Facebook, I'm just regular old Adrian Johnson.
All right.
Okay.
We need to ask you how you got the name Ace Boogie.
High school.
Lazy
niggas.
What? just called you lazy.
That. Exactly that. I was sitting in class and somebody was like, yo, A. You talking to me? Like, yeah, yo, A. And then A turned into, like, we became really good friends. And, an old terminology back in the day used to be, that's my Ace Boom Coon.
Yeah.
And so it went from Ace Boom Coon, and I'm like, yeah, don't call me a coon, to just Ace Boogie. And then, like, so all through high school, I became Ace and Ace Boogie, and it just kind of, it stuck. Like, when I started rapping, why would I go by something that you're not going to know? Like, everybody know me by that. So, like, that's that's kind of how it emerged in 9th grade, and it's been that. Like even other rappers came out with the name Ace or A Boogie with the hoodie, and people was like, "Oh, you gonna change the name?" I'm like, why?
Right.
Like I'm gonna be me. Like I'm not them.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of people. It's Lil Baby, it's Dub Baby, it's Baby, it's a whole bunch of people. They got littles and something in front of their names.
You just Ace Boogie.
Infant.
Yeah. So it's just, right. So I'm like, I'm just Ace. I'm Ace Boogie. So we all gotta be different and the same at the same time.
So
That's
can
a
you at
fact.
least drop like a cool 8 bars for us on a freestyle? A cool 8.
8 bars.
That's a little
She's
bit.
not gonna stop. You might
No,
as well
I'm
just
not.
do
You
it.
gotta do one.
Just
It's
do
our
it, bro,
freestyle
just-
mix.
just so she can
you
stop.
can pick the beat.
That's cool.
He got
He
you
probably
got
he
something
probably
for
got some
okay.
magic over
All
there.
right, give us something. Give us a cool 8.
A cool 8.
Cool 8.
I don't like rapping. I ain't gonna lie though. That's my guy.
You got your Lil Wayne.
Do this.
No,
do
but
it for
that's-
Wayne. Do it for
I
Wayne.
don't
Do it
do it
for-
because of Wayne, but I'm not gonna.
You'll
Hold
do
it
it
down.
for me.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
You gotta
If
show the
ask me
people
to.
that you really Ace Boogie out here.
If people know I'm Ace Boogie, I'm never going to change. I come through Radio on Fire and then I spit the flame. You see,
Hey.
I never spit the same. I change my lanes, I switch my pace again. They looking at me funny. Hell, what they think is Ace again? I'm cool, I'm just me. I can't change my flow. They looking at me, I be going. I don't pace my slow. I mean, I dump and I dive, I ditch and I dodge. They wanna play with me, I'm focused. Hell, I work at my job. I do medical shit, I make money, I settle, never that. They just looking for me, I'm trying to be wherever the money at. I'm laid back on the pillowcase with my head down. They looking for me, I don't play around. I just lay it down. You wanted 8, I probably gave you 16 or better. They looking for me, I'm just flying. I be sore with the weather. You see, I changed my socks, but I love my shoes. I don't crease none of my Nikes, cause I'm that dude. They looking at me.
That was dope.
Okay. Oh wait, run that back, cause it's my turn. Nah, I'm playing.
Run that back. Give him a cool 4. Go ahead, kid.
Chill. I ain't even gonna do. I ain't gonna do y'all like that, man. I ain't gonna do y'all like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that was nice. All right.
Girl, look how you went into that.
I mean, it's
That
like
was our freestyle mix segment right there.
Yeah, there you go.
You our first
right.
person, our first
That's right.
rapper on our freestyle mix.
First one is always number one. If you're
First
not first,
one.
you last. Ricky
All right,
Bobby.
now look. I know how Kobe be issuing challenges for some of the NBA players. So I'm gonna issue a challenge, and I want you to really go into the lab and really take something serious. And then your next single, I want you to come back on the show with us.
That's cool. When y'all want me back, I already got it in the queue.
All right, bet.
That's cool.
All right.
Say
Like it's
less.
already
Oh, yeah.
there. Y'all could only play one, so I only gave you one.
Okay.
Final question. That was dope, though, by the way.
Thank you.
What would you tell the people who were like the guys like in '99 where you are? What would you tell them now, for them, like as far as getting in this whole business? What would you tell them?
Look at me now, suck it, like nah, I don't know.
No, I mean like the kids who's trying to come up and
Nah,
do
like
this.
I mean, yo, and I thoroughly approve of people following their dreams and going after it. My middle son about to be 13 next month, and I have had him in the booth since he was 4 years old.
Wow.
And like I have like videos like dead ass like just put instrumentals on, and he freestyle like just whatever, and I'm like, do it.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Even like I picked him up this weekend and he was like, so when the next time we going to the studio? I was like, I'm gonna need you to write something. He's like, nah, I'm gonna just go freestyle. I said, nah, I pay for the studio these days.
Right.
I need you to write it. You know what I mean? We'll get the beat, we'll track it out, do everything we need to do at home, and we can go lay that. Like I'm all about that. Same thing with my daughter. Like if she my daughter done been in the back and she wanted to freestyle, she got bars, she got all the ad libs. She got all of them. Like all of them. My other son, he sing a little bit. So it's like I'm all for it. If music is your thing, you gotta do what you love.
Right.
I mean, when you don't, you kind of stuck out there doing nothing.
All right, you hear that, kids?
Yeah.
So
Take
do your
Uncle
thing,
Ace
man.
Boogie's advice.
Do your
Do your
thing.
thing.
I'm gonna call him Uncle Ace.
Because I
Boogie.
was thinking about Uncle Shaw, and that just came
Why?
to my
You
mind.
always.
Am I pretty today? Hold on. Do I look like Charlamagne the God?
You don't like Charlamagne the God? I'm just
Please,
thinking
no.
about the Uncle Shaw because he always
Alright,
like telling
shout out to
giving him
Charlamagne,
Charlamagne
no.
the God.
I
Yeah.
always mess up somebody's name. Yo, I apologize for that.
I mean, I could be somebody Uncle Ace. So
I mean, that was some good
apologize for
advice
that,
though.
man.
Like follow your dreams, stay consistent, stay true to you.
yeah.
That's great advice.
Definitely is,
Yeah.
man. So now that we still have you on the show, we're gonna jump into what you're mixing up. Usually we have shop talk, but We're going to allow our boy Carlton to do his thing next week because he always holds it down. But with what you mixing up, we always talk sports, entertainment, news, and politics and whatnot.
Okay.
So we're going to start things off with the NFL, of course, because the preseason did kick off over the weekend. And we could talk about our teams because I'm pretty sure you checked out your team over the weekend. You didn't?
Nope.
Oh, man.
I was traveling all weekend.
Okay. But I'm pretty sure you got the updates, though.
I did.
Check the little highlights.
I caught a little
All
bit of
right, so
highlights.
that's cool. So then you can give your thoughts on it. See, me, I checked out the Steelers preseason, and I liked our first round pick, Devin Bush.
Okay.
He looked pretty impressive, so I feel as though we did the right move moving up to get him, and he really has a bright future ahead of him. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do this season. Not gonna lie to you. So what you feel about your trash ass Bengals and Ravens?
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie.
So
man.
disrespectful.
It is, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie. This year, coming into the preseason and everything, I honestly haven't even had a chance to really sit down and look at it. I mean, I'm not like no diehard football fan. Like I don't subscribe coming home to sit down to watch something. Like if I'm there, I'll watch it. But I can't stop my life to go watch somebody else make $250,000 and like, go do that. Like, cause I can't get none of that.
But you
I'm
might
trying
be
to
able
get
to
mine.
win some money with fantasy league.
Nah, I don't have fantasies. I'm trying to live in the reality world.
They still trying. They trying to find you a way to make money.
They trying, but listen, I'm lose. I'm gonna lose before I make, man. I do it every Super Bowl. I get into the job pools, and they be like, "Oh, we got $5 pools. All right, bet put me in 10 of them." Like I want my best chance to win, and then it's like the person to the left of me. It's always a snake to the left of you. That's still your joy. Like now I want my money. Cause I was going to pick that square, but you picked it before I could pick it. So you a snake, like you snuck and
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, you just out here just working, taking care of your kids, and doing your music.
Got to. I mean,
Staying focused.
it's no other choice. The money got to be made. The baby's got to be fed.
That's true. Now, here's what got me, and Dami, you probably caught this as well. If you want to chime in on it, Oakland Raiders wide receiver Antonio Brown throwing the diva hissy fit over the weekend. Nah, seriously, because this dude, he's really a diva, and it's crazy because where he's at right now in his career. I understand you've been making some. I mean, dude has really been doing his thing when he was in Pittsburgh, but I feel like you could still be humble about it. You don't have to have this diva persona, and that's what he's developed. So NFL's trying to take away his helmet and give him a newer one to where it's pretty much like protect yourself from getting concussions and whatnot. He didn't want to give them his old helmet. He wants to keep it. Complained about it. Tried to fight the appeal.
What's so special about this old helmet? Because it's old?
Listen, I have no idea.
Maybe he has
It's probably his lucky helmet.
Maybe
it's not. Listen,
it got sentimental value.
It probably got dents in it from getting hit. Like I
don't know, right? Who knows?
Listen,
it sounds.
See, the thing is though, is that it's not like he took his helmet from Pittsburgh and carried it to Oakland. Like he just got the same type of style helmet, but I mean, dude, just go along with it. I don't understand why you have to. He went as far as saying that he would retire.
Yeah, he said that.
Like, bro, it's never that serious. Just switch the helmet.
You do not know what kind of sentimental value it has.
Nah,
it's a new helmet. Again, this didn't come from.
I'm glad this is happening. I'm glad this is happening.
I have so much sarcasm with this.
You know why I'm glad this is happening? Because this was y'all man's.
It was y'all man's.
This was y'all man's.
Now you saying whose man's is this?
And now y'all saying
I'm glad
you giving him whose man's is this tonight?
No.
The same. No.
You know he should.
He's getting them.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That was your man's, and now you giving him a whose man's is this?
He's getting the whose man's is this tonight for real. But and then also too, I feel like because of the way he's acting, so much is just happening with this dude because he also got frostbite on his feet.
Right.
So ain't no telling how long his timetable is without playing. So who knows?
Where was he at to get frostbite?
You know how these players.
Where was he at?
You know how these players they go into these little
But it's
little chiropractors and all of that and do these things where they try to ice their body and I don't know how this happened.
Like all 5 toes?
Yeah, like all
10 toes?
10 toes.
10 toes down.
Yeah, both his feet.
He's solid though.
No, but it's always somebody like this. If it wasn't T.O., you always got somebody that's eccentric and it's just a diva. The diva was the right terminology.
He's good for business.
He's in a. But see, the thing is that all right when you had T.O.
He's good at the position though.
But with T.O. was able to take his shenanigans, was able to get a couple little acting gigs and whatnot, be on a little TV series. For him. Today, it's like, yo, bro, you're a crybaby. Go somewhere. Like, this isn't doing anything for you right now. No. Like, everyone's really just looking at you like you're a crybaby. What about his teammate?
He probably get bullied in the locker room.
Nah,
you don't think so?
Nah.
But see, crying over a helmet. But that's what thing is.
Nobody gonna mess with him like that.
That's what I mean. Like, ain't nobody gonna mess with him crying over a helmet.
Yeah, over a helmet. Like, just get
out
there and
about
go
him
play.
when he's not there, but
they ain't bullying him when he around.
Nah, they chilling.
Okay.
I don't see him lasting in Oakland very long.
One season.
Well, with this attitude,
right? He gonna be somewhere else.
I agree.
Be somewhere else.
I really agree. He's gonna get the boot. John Gruden's gonna get the boot.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
he getting the boot this season too. After this season too.
All I can say is I'm glad Pittsburgh washed their hands with this dude and got rid of him. Thank you.
This is coming from Pittsburgh Steelers fan
yes,
himself.
Indeed. But we're going
because he was a problem for us. I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah, but we're gonna move on to something that's a little more exciting, man. This Black Girl Magic, yo. All right, we're going to give it up to Simone Biles, who made history over the weekend with a double-double dismount off the balance beam, then becoming the first gymnast to land a triple-double in competition floor routine. She won all-around title at the U.S. Gymnastics, making it her 6th consecutive year winning. So shout out to her, man.
Hey, I seen that clip. That joint was crazy.
Yo, and I was watching her over the weekend too. I'm like, yo, she's really a beast.
Yeah, she's dominant.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the white folks was next. I'm like, yo, you ain't talking.
No, you gotta say it right.
White folks.
There
we go. They wasn't topping her. They would do their stuff. I'm like, that was nothing. She could top that, and she really topped it. Like she's all that.
That's how it's been going down lately, though, because even the college was like that. I don't know the shorty name, but she dominated college with a routine that just like straight tens across the board. So we definitely rocking Black Girl Magic in the sports industry right now.
That's a big fact, yo, for real. So keep doing y'all things out there, man. But an unfortunate incident took place with Serena Williams, who had to retire during her match in the Rogers Cup Championship due to a back injury, man. Yeah. So that kind of sucks, but I mean,
she got a kid now, so she can't be out here.
Yes, it's time for her to.
It's time for her to hang it up.
Yeah, but I mean, she's a legend.
Yeah, she
has nothing to prove.
Yeah, but that still hurt though.
It is a hurt piece. You never want to go out like that.
Yeah, I mean, you also never want to walk away from something that you love so much.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been doing this since what, like 15?
Yeah, but Shorty came through and gave her respect and told her like you was my favorite growing up. Like,
oh yeah, that
you know what I mean.
Hands down, that was respect.
Yeah, that's definitely love because.
Yeah, because if she wouldn't have did that, she probably would have caught a smooth uppercut. For real, Serena.
Her back hurt, but she can still swing.
You with the back injury, right?
You're not gonna come check on me, all right? Nah, moving on. The NBA schedules did release over the weekend.
Okay, how you feel about it?
All I'm gonna say is they really been hyping it up between the Lakers and Clippers, and they really want this rivalry to begin like yesterday. And of course, we opened up against the Clippers first game of the regular season.
You know how exciting that is for LA?
That's going to be extremely. You know how them tickets is going to be?
Of course, you would ask that question. Oh, cheap so.
No, how them tickets is going to be, man. God damn, they can't even. They trying to start early. Like, yeah, well, you know what? I feel like this is a good. We're going to give you a sneak preview of what the Western Conference Finals could possibly be. It's going to be a crazy
season. But people are going
season.
to pay the money. I'm telling you, they are.
They are.
You going to pay it? Like, you was over there? You would pay the money?
Now, I'll see how much nosebleeds are.
A seat is a seat.
A seat is a seat.
Nosebleeds still going to be high.
Yeah. I would pay a nosebleed. To go to the Staples Center and see a game, yeah, I would pay the nosebleeds. Now, if it's like Lakers and Wizards at, what's their... Capital One?
Yeah.
Capital One, I'm not paying nosebleeds because the Wizards suck. So courtside better be like $150.
Shout out to DC.
You know what I'm saying? $150. Because they ain't going nowhere. John Wall always at Rose Bar.
But then they beat y'all last time. This
Listen,
season,
that's
last
your
season.
problem. You talk too much.
What?
We're not going to talk about
It don't
that.
matter. We don't
was
matter.
having-
They
we was
still beat
having
y'all though.
chemistry
Exactly.
issues.
It
We
don't
was having
matter.
so much.
It don't exactly.
I mean, you ain't had to snatch the Band-Aid off like that.
It don't. We had to remind him
Something
because sometimes you
got
get amnesia, like you
What
forgot.
you saying? You're not even a Wizards
It
fan.
don't matter.
You can't even name two players
I don't
on the
care.
team.
I can't. You're right, but that's not the point. We
I
gonna
just
say
named one.
So what? I can't mean that. The point is, they beat your team.
It's cool. It won't happen
LeBron was
again.
looking out there, looking just.
Yeah, LeBron was
Awful.
getting me tight that game.
All right.
That's when I really got to witness a real life crybaby. Like, yo, bro, get back on defense. You crying about a foul. They about to score on you again.
That's y'all GOAT though.
Nah, that ain't my GOAT.
That is your GOAT.
My GOAT is Kobe.
Well, your GOAT retired.
That's cool. My GOATs are Jordan and Kobe.
Okay.
So
This is really a diehard Lakers fan over here. He don't care that LeBron joined the team. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I'm not a Bron. Yeah, I don't ride that way.
I can't do it. I can't stand it. I feel like everyone always makes an excuse for this dude. I can't get it. Oh man, see, LeBron was sick. MJ had the flu.
why you always making excuses? Just like your Lakers, they lost to the Wizards. Stop making excuses.
I'm not making no excuse. They
Okay.
lost fair and square. We got our ass bust.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right. Okay.
I don't make excuses. When Kobe mess up, he mess up. But Kobe will also go out there and kill somebody for 60 points, 81. You know what I'm saying? Do what he can.
He'll tell if you know something that somebody did too.
Listen, man, we ain't gotta bring up old stuff.
We gotta bring up old stuff. Why we can never bring up old stuff? We always gonna bring up old
Him and
stuff.
Shaq, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was an ego thing, man. You
It
know,
was.
so that's all it was. If he can go back, he probably wouldn't have said anything.
They were a
would-
dynasty, though.
Yeah, they were.
They were.
All that
Yeah.
this record was
were.
hard though.
They were. Yo, him and Shaq, man, just really trying.
And this was hard though.
I can't take them
Kobe had
serious.
bars.
Yo, moving on to some entertainment. The GOAT. You already know who I'm talking about when I say this. Jay-Z is partnering with the NFL.
What? You start that all over again. Are we talking GOAT and rapping? And you can chime in on this, or just GOAT in general.
Rapping and in general.
No.
Who's the GOAT?
Stop it.
Who's the GOAT?
Nas is the GOAT for rapping, period. You
Listen,
gotta get out.
She's just a big fan of
I'm a
Nas.
huge
That's
fan
why.
of Nas,
I'm
but
a
it's
fan of
not
Nas too,
Nas.
but
People love Nas.
y'all gonna laugh at who I give a whose man's is this to tonight.
All right, keep going.
It's gonna be hilarious. But yeah, so he's partnering with the NFL for entertainment social injustice initiatives. He'll reportedly co-produce the Super Bowl halftime show.
Shout
So
out.
shout out to him and Rock
Yeah.
Nation, man. They really doing their thing. So
Yeah,
that's
Now
that's
he
really
messing
big.
with the
A lot
NFL
of big
now,
moves
because you
right
know
now.
Jay-Z wasn't messing with the NFL at one point.
I mean,
Nah, he not messing with the halftime shows.
Okay,
yeah.
he just
So
He
he gets to
still tryna-
select. He gets to select like the entertainers for the halftime show.
Okay.
He was still
Oh, that's
trying
dope.
to do big things like him, and I know Diddy was trying to buy a team at one point.
Yeah, he was trying. He was trying to buy Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and Jay probably was low key trying to do something too. We just ain't heard about it yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
because
shout out to-
they doing a lot with Rock Nation's Rock Sports. and
Yeah.
Rock Nation Sports. They definitely making a lot of moves.
Shout out to them. Yo, Jay-Z, I could really honestly say like that is one smart business.
Now, like I
Yeah.
said, when it comes to business, absolutely.
Yo, and he's the GOAT at this rap
nah,
game.
yo, stop.
playing
We
with me.
gonna just go at each other.
It's cool. We can discuss this off air.
Okay.
We can. That's cool.
Cool.
That's dope.
Fine.
I'm ahead of smoke.
What's the discussion?
She said Nas is the GOAT.
And Ramen? Y'all all is tripping.
Oh, man.
DJ, yo,
Are
you
you
gotta get in
serious?
this.
No, you all
Who is
serious.
better, lyricist?
Lyricist?
Lyricist.
You want to go bar for bar, song for song?
I mean, how many
Jay-Z.
songs we talking about? Y'all are bugging.
It doesn't. Nothing match. It does. There's no. I mean, Nas is
never
really, really
convinced
good.
me this ever,
He's
but
in
y'all know
the. He's
that.
in the top 8.
We not
But-
saying Nas is trash, but
You can
he's
never
not
say
the
Nas is
GOAT.
trash, first of all.
He's not the GOAT.
He's definitely not
Period.
trash.
Y'all can never convince me that Jay-Z is the GOAT in rapping, period.
What do you know what GOAT stands for?
Greatest of all time.
You trying to say Nas is the greatest
of
rapper
all-
you've
for
ever heard
me, yes.
on records?
But you
Who
heard what
got-
she said
right,
for her.
For me, I can't.
You gotta
speak
say-
for me.
yeah.
I can't speak for anybody else.
Even Nas will say, "I'm not the
You
greatest."
bugging.
Yeah, he said it before. Like,
Yeah, he know he not the greatest.
It was on
Who
Vibe.
he say better than him?
It was on Vibe.
Who he say better than
in
him, though? It was damn sure
in
wasn't on Jay-Z.
2003.
So who won the-
I mean, he
Who won
might
that
say
battle?
he
I
might
don't
say
remember.
Kane's better than him or
All right,
Rakim.
okay, at his era we can see that.
But
He
if you
damn sure
ask-
ain't
but if
saying
you
Jay-Z.
ask- but if you
I mean,
ask
before
those
him,
guys,
though,
they
I'm
gonna
saying
say
these people
Jay-Z
was
better than him.
influenced by is what I'm saying. But he damn sure ain't saying no Jay-Z is the GOAT.
Yeah.
You would never hear Nas say
Why
that.
would
and I
you
ain't
say
gonna
that
say it
though?
either.
Why?
You might hear Nas say that over a cup of Henny.
Based on what would
We
you say
could
that?
go, okay, we could go
Like, what are you
all
basing
day.
this on?
He's just a better lyricist, period.
He's better than Jay-Z or he's better than everybody?
Closed doors at the 40/40 Club. He told Jay.
Well, you know what? We could discuss.
Yes,
this
we can
off
discuss
here.
it. Y'all can never
Discuss it off
convince me,
here.
period.
You know,
All right,
we'll
move
definitely do
on,
it.
move
Moving on. Shout out to the legend herself, Missy Elliott. She will be receiving the Video Vanguard Award at the MTV
Shout out to
VMA
Missy.
Awards. So shout out to her, man.
Yeah, shout out to Missy.
It's the Michael Jackson Award.
Is it really? Oh, he got.
Oh, what?
Is it?
Oh, the Michael Jackson Award. My bad. My bad.
Out now.
Okay.
Try to take his name out the title.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Okay.
Got you. Okay.
Trying to take MJ out.
Got you. But shout out to her, man.
Shout out to
Missy.
her.
It's like when
I
you
like
keep it.
Missy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah.
We all agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, super duper fly. Missy
Shout out to her,
definitely-
man.
Yeah.
And we had some new music over the weekend. Rick Ross, like you mentioned earlier, he dropped his Port of
Rick
Miami
Ross.
2 album
He
on
did.
Friday. And I must say, album was dope.
So we
If I had to rate it,
Yeah,
I would
rate
give
it.
it. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10.
How many mics?
You said what was the?
Out of 5 mics, how many mics you giving it?
Um,
We got another segment too, called
I'm gonna give it a 4.
4 out of.
It's the Source.
Yeah.
You shaking your head over there,
Source would have gave him
DJ.
a 3.5.
That's what was said. A lot of people said it was
No.
See, this thing is subjective because I heard a lot of people on my
I mean,
FaceTime.
that's
rock-
music is subjective though. I mean,
I
the
rocked
Source
with it.
used to underball a lot of people with the mics. I mean, some
So
great.
you said the Source would give it a 3.5. What would you give it?
Me, I didn't listen to the whole
Oh,
thing.
you didn't listen. But what
Yeah,
you
I
heard?
told y'all I heard
He stopped.
it.
He stopped
I
listening.
started
He just
writing.
started writing his bars.
Yeah, like I just heard the beat.
Yeah.
It dissipates. All the words just go away. I don't hear nothing.
I've rocked with it, but I'm not gonna say it. It's not better than his last album, Rather You Than Me.
Okay.
That
I
right
hear it, so I
there.
don't know. I can't
Production
say.
selection is always on point.
Facts.
But yeah.
I would give that to Rick Ross because he can't.
Yeah.
Rick Ross not the best rapper though. That's why his production is.
He's not?
No, he's not.
Now Rick Ross is
Rappers
dope.
don't pick good beats
That's.
because they focus
Yeah.
on the bars.
We
Rick
had
Ross
this
is
discussion. Can you be hip hop with a whack production?
Yeah,
You can.
yeah. It's a lot of them, and they've
Okay.
been in the game like 20 years.
Yeah.
But you can't take that away from them just
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
production bad.
Now again,
But shout out to Ross.
shout out to
Yeah.
Ross, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Rose.
I'll try. I try to do what I can to listen to everyone's music, even if it does hurt my ears. So, Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki, they got in the booth and they dropped the track together. Now I've been getting mixed reviews on that.
Okay, what's your take?
I've
on
been
it?
getting
I didn't
mixed-
get a chance
mixed
to listen to
reviews
it.
on
I'm
that.
going to listen to it. as
It
soon
was
as this
it was
over.
okay,
It was.
but I feel as though. See, here's what I get.
was a pop
Here's
song.
what I get with Nicki. I feel like Nicki wanted to do something with her just so she wouldn't get any slack for not trying to mess with Meg. Because Meg is hot right now. We already know how things went with Nicki and Cardi. So it's like, all right, well, let me just try to, like, when they were doing their whole live videos and everything, you could tell that it was kind of being forced. Like, Nicki was forcing it. She was trying to act like it was girl power over here. You know, I support all female artists and whatnot. But you could tell it was really being forced. Like, she really
I can
didn't
believe
want
that.
to because, I don't know, man. Like, you could tell Nicki feels like we owe her something. Like, you have to bow down to her.
Nicki is so insecure. It's not
Yeah,
even
it is.
funny. Like,
She really is.
Really
She
is.
really
It's
is.
terrible. Like,
And it's sad. Like you about to be 37. You act like you 12. All you do is just yell and bicker back and forth. Like, yo, you at this point you really have nothing else to prove. Like,
she
you
really doesn't.
You really did your thing.
And she
in
is
the
so
rap
hyped
game.
right now.
she
She can say
definitely held it down
husband.
for a while,
You many
but-
times she just
Yeah,
said
she
husband.
got-
Her husband gonna come for people.
Yeah,
Yes.
because in 80 days they'll be able to renew their license or
Oh, well, she
whatnot.
already throwing out the husband term. Well, shout out Nicki for being married. You know, we
I mean,
ain't going in
I'll
there.
give it. I'll
Yeah,
give
we
it.
give-
I'll
we
give it
give
3
it-
months.
For waiting around.
I ain't
give
giving
it
it a
3
clap.
months.
I'm gonna give it 3 months. It won't last.
Everybody married. Cardi was married. Remy.
See,
She
the
like,
thing
look,
is,
I gotta get up in this.
she wants to see. The thing is that Nicki does things for the attention. When she's not getting attention, she thinks of ways to get the attention.
She gotta
So
be
this
in
is
the light.
it. Yeah, she has to be in the
and
light.
then want to play victim because she said everybody's like she's on this. I don't know. Everybody's on the hate train, but like no,
Nobody's hating.
who is
but-
hating?
Y'all hating now.
No, we not.
Oh nah.
You a Nicki fan?
Oh my God, he a whole barb out here.
You a
yo.
barb? Oh, Diamond
would
K
classify
bar.
like
Oh
that.
my.
I wouldn't say it like that.
Yo, you was a
Yo,
whole
you're a
barb out
barb.
here. We about
Nah,
to
we
give
gotta
you
give
whose
him
man's
whose man's
is.
is this.
Okay, so y'all being serious.
Yes.
Nicki Minaj is not the best female rapper ever.
We never
No.
said that
Ever?
she
No,
Ever?
I definitely would say
Ever?
never.
Ever? Y'all first Jay-Z now, Nicki Pro.
Tell me what female rapper has more versatility than Nicki?
All right, let's be real.
So don't give me Latifah or Light or Lauren or none of them because they're not versatile.
All right,
Light got one style.
If you really want to talk about it, I mean, Roxanne can really go toe to toe with her. Nah, but seriously though,
Roxanne Shante? No.
Shout out to Rod Digger though, because
when you really
I like
look
Rod
at
Digger.
it,
She got one style.
if you really look at, I'm gonna say it like this:
And write her own stuff.
Nicki's two best verses, Itty Bitty Piggy and Monster.
And look how
Monster's
long ago
probably
that
the best
was.
verse.
Monster came out 2012, I
Monster was
believe.
Exactly, yeah.
Monster was
Now
definitely
2019,
her
like,
best
get out
verse.
here.
You haven't heard that type of Nicki since.
And we
She
still
not
don't
hungry
know if
like
she don't
that.
write her
That's
own
true.
stuff. We
And
still
I
questionable.
today
like
I still
that.
don't think she wrote that.
That's what I'm
for
saying.
herself.
So we
Why
don't
you say
know.
that?
I don't think she wrote that because when you really look at how she rapped that verse then to how she sounds on the
Okay, check this out.
feature now.
Y'all just got through talking about Wayne is not the same, right? But y'all ain't questioning Wayne's pen. Wayne's pen is not where he was in his when he was hungry.
Yeah, but ain't nobody writing it.
Wayne and drugs. It was a bit.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He's totally
definitely.
like,
Okay. So we make
maybe
Rick-
she might be
we
on
make
drugs. We don't
excuses?
know.
We make
Let's not say
Rick
she's on
James
drugs,
said it best.
though.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. So you know, lean,
You can't
codeine,
make
all that.
excuses. I mean, a lot of them went through that. Eminem went through the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it do things to you, but
Sure.
Nicki wasn't on no drugs. It's just Nicki when she
What,
first
like
came
Joe-
out.
Allegedly.
Let Joe Butt tell
Yeah,
you.
well,
let's
you know,
say, let Joe Budden say
I
it.
wasn't
Shout out
in
to
the
Joey.
room. I wasn't in the room.
Right.
But
She did. She said she
But-
probably pops some Tylenols. We don't
But
know.
if
But
you look
for
at
cramps,
Nicki,
we don't
Nicki
know.
when she first came out, because honestly, when Nicki first came on the scene, nobody knew about Nicki because Nicki was with Wayne a long time, and she was with Gucci before that. She was hot. Like her bars were different than what actually came out on Wax the very first time when she came out. It's a completely different
But
person.
you said it yourself. You're gonna have to grow. You know
You
what I
are
mean?
gonna have
She
to grow.
can't be rapping hoodie on a step flat butt Nicki
But-
all her life. She
How
gotta
has she grown?
as
She
she
still talking about
grows.
her vagina.
When we
Like,
get
what
millions
she
and
been
millions, your rap style gonna
What
change.
has she had? How has she grown? She been talking about the same stuff in her lyrics. How has she grown?
What you mean?
What you mean?
Yo,
Every sons, exactly,
Yo,
Aaron. Like, how has she grown?
She
We
got
tired of hearing
sons.
her
Kay,
sons.
Kay,
She got
all
about
she
like
do
30
is
sons
argue
right
with
now. Like,
people.
come on,
She's like a 16. I can't believe you're
I'm
a
saying,
barb. Hey, I can't.
Yo, Kay, you get a whose man is this tonight?
Aaron, get a picture of him and record this. Diamond K is a barb. He's getting whose man's is this?
Don't say it like that. I'm just
Now,
saying.
for all
As
the mixers
far-
out there, we not a Nicki. We
as
not on
far
the
as
hate
the
train.
female rappers, there's no rapper female that's done what she did.
She did
Right
a
now?
lot. She did a lot for the game.
The length
Yeah,
of time
no,
that
she
she's been hot.
She opened a lot of
so
doors.
she gets
But
mad.
you
Here's
also
where she
come-
mess up
but-
at. She get mad because she's trying to say, "Give me my credit. Give me my credit." You know, show me some respect, and people don't like when you do that.
Well,
That's
because she
what-
doesn't need to. We gave her respect. We get
Yeah.
it, but you also gotta remember the where music is today. You can't hold nobody really at a high standard because
Oh my
music
God.
is kind of whack.
If
right now, you know what I'm
Beyonce-
saying?
if
When Nicki
Beyonce
had made
was
it in the
vocal-
'90s, we don't know. What Nicki
for the
has.
highs?
What
if
Nicki
Beyonce was vocal, right, and was like, "Give me my credit. I'm the best. Da, da, da. I'm stunning these R&B bitches." People wouldn't like her because she don't talk. They like her.
Oh, she talk.
Made it in the '90s. Now, what have Nicki had made it in the '90s? She running with Foxy, Kim, all of that. Would she exactly? So
I don't
saying
know.
You got
I
to
don't
take that
know. We can't
consideration.
say. I don't
Look
know.
who she running
Nah,
with.
it depends on who
Look
camp
who
she-
she
it
running
depends on who
with. She
camp
wouldn't
she
ran
was
with.
in.
She wouldn't
Nah.
have
It
ran
depends on
with
who
Kim
camp
and
she was
Foxy's
in.
son. Nah, she wouldn't.
She wouldn't have been running with Missy.
No.
Eve.
No.
Let's
Right,
Hell
Eve,
no.
She could have did Foxy's job. She could have did
No,
Kim's
she
job.
wouldn't have
Take
been.
them
Nah,
out,
yo.
insert her. Yeah.
So you gotta think of
We're
the
gonna
time.
stop this
All right,
barb
we
talk.
gonna-
I can't believe that.
By the way, to the mixers, we not on the Nicki hate train. But
We
we
not.
give her credit. She's cool. She's done what she's done in the last 10+ years. But I'm over her.
Diamond K the barb. I
He
can't
is a
believe
whole
this, yo.
bar, yo. You still get whose man's is this, G? Like,
Yo, speaking. You
Nicki
know
gonna
what?
call in. She gonna talk about us on Queen Radio.
To the Barb fans on the
gonna
sideline.
move
We
on.
We gonna
to-
move on to who?
We're gonna move on to whose
man's
man's is this now. I told y'all we're gonna laugh at who I'm blessing or whose man's is this. And listen, first of all, R.I.P. Biggie.
All right.
I have to bless him with this because this was actually my first time.
How you gonna bless the deceased or whose man?
Listen, because this was my first time hearing this track over the weekend, and I couldn't believe I never paid attention to it. His single, "Me and My Bitch."
Well, that's very.
How did you even what? You just heard it and
it was playing on Sirius XM.
Okay.
And I heard it and I thought I was bugging. Here's the first line. When I met you, I admit my first thoughts was the trick. You look so good, huh? I suck on your daddy's dick.
You never heard that bar before?
I never heard that bar before.
Yeah, it was very controversial at the time.
I couldn't rock with it.
He called slack back then for that.
Because he also said some such stuff too about when
he always said
some
wild shit.
With
Biggie was always.
What was the girl group that came out? What was it? Total or SWV?
They were both out. Total. I mean, I guess with I don't know. Puffy was.
He said he'd rather. I think he said something about him. Escape. Yeah.
The ugly ass escape bitches.
Can I bless my? Because he said a couple.
It wasn't.
Yeah, like R.I.P. bro. I'm sorry, but that's. I don't know who was in the studio with you and told you that line was hot. But that was not okay, fam. That was not okay.
Nobody told him pause. It wasn't out yet.
Yeah, somebody had to.
Nah, they didn't. Them niggas really was like, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yo, that line, that shit was crazy, bitch.
Yo,
was crazy.
Run that back. Run that back.
No, in the grave you gave him whose man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry.
It was. It's Mr. C's man. And you know Mr. C has the Mr. C bisexual. So it's Mr. C's man. That's who.
Damn. Well, he gotta get a whose man's is this too. Damn.
Oh, we gonna.
They both wildins. Nah, but next person, of course, spoke about him earlier. Antonio Brown, the diva. He definitely has to get a whose man's is this. Crying about your helmet and so far taking it to wanting to retire. Do better, fam. Seriously, you really got to do better out here. Damn, we do got Diamond K the Barb.
Diamond K got to get his very first whose man's is this.
Go ahead, bro. Give your own man's in the back, like
yo, really defending like the real Barb. I have to wonder, do you do this online?
Yeah.
You know that Yo, give me something whose man's is this. Nah, we don't want to hear it. Give me something that whose man's is this.
You do this from like a secret online page, or this like from you, like you dead ass smile on your face.
So you was probably like, yeah, she just shut Joe Budden up. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she cut his mic off.
Yo, he couldn't even speak. She kept yelling.
Shout out to Joey. He was so unbothered. Shout out to Joey.
He had to do all of that. He
He came back on Twitter and said something like he lived for this shit.
Oh my gosh.
Joe will be crazy this week.
It is. You can't wait come tomorrow, right? Yes. We got to tune in to Joe Budden's podcast.
I'm going to have to tune in for that.
Yeah.
Man, this is so you learn something new every day.
Apparently
he
he jumped on the mic on the quickest.
Yo, hey, I don't think I ever seen his eyes light up that. Hold up, what y'all saying? Yo, I think the dog's head popped up too.
Right?
The dog barked too. Oh man, do y'all have anyone to bless with whose man's is this?
No, I don't think I have any whose man's is this.
It ain't my man, so I don't.
You ain't got nobody you seen doing wild things, any crazy nothing that you want to bless somebody. Okay.
All right, man. Listen, it's been a great show. Appreciate you stopping by, man. You're always welcome to come back. Definitely enjoyed the energy. Appreciate it. So you always welcome to come get in the mix with us anytime, man.
Yes.
Listen, shout out to all the mixiners out there. If you guys are tuning in. Yeah.
Shout out to you,
catch us next week, man. The same time, same place. Yo, Safe Travels back to be more, man.
Safe Travels.
He'll be back with us next week, and we'll probably have some good news for you guys as well to drop for next week too.
Absolutely.
So, man, listen, we always working out here. So it's your big dog Kid 6, your girl Leah. We're gonna hold things down and say Chi-Town's finest, Carlton, you dig, of course. Ace Boogie with no hoodie. Your girl so effing classy, man, and we out of here until next week, same time, same place. We out.